Hello, I am back again. I am Georgia, and I'm gonna talk about how I manifested going from blocked to unblocked in just 3 days. So, I was 2 months into dating this guy, and I was starting to getting worried about the fact that every other relationship of mine was failing even before getting into an actual committed relationship. So I was starting to get worried about what if this happens again? I was always kind of cautious whenever getting to know somebody new. I was always suspicious. I had this belief where I don't know where this came from, but I always had this thought in the back of my mind. I was like, I know that people don't have genuine interest in me and people only care about physicality. So I had this script playing out in my mind. So I was always cautious and very careful whenever meeting somebody. But in this relationship with this other guy, unconsciously, I was playing out the same script. And what happened? For some reason whatsoever, I wanted to make it look like I was chill and that I was not, and that I was going to keep my options open even though I was meeting this guy, just because so I was safer. I felt safer. I was giving it the bare minimum so that he would know that I was not taking things seriously, even though I really hoped that things were getting serious. So there was a kind of contradictory. There was a sort of contradiction between what I really wanted and the way I was acting. But you know what? Looking back at it right now, it was not very, very mentally stable of me, because if you're getting to know somebody and you both have the goal of getting together, of finding the right person for you, then it's kind of weird to let this person know, especially if you kind of met for 2 months already. So what did happen? This guy was kind of disappointed with my behavior. Because of my fears were playing out again, this guy blocked me. We had a short conversation before he blocked me, and he was like, we're not in a committed relationship and you already playing games. So my thing of playing games was actually like a self-defensory thing. By playing games, I thought that I was defending myself, but instead I was complicating things, because things can go easy and smoothly even without you complicating it. And I know that sometimes it's our self-defensory shield, what is it called? And sometimes we play games, we play tricks, we make things harder than what they really are, because we are scared, because we have wounds, and because we don't know how to properly act. Even though this sounds weird, but at that time I thought that I was doing the best I could, which it was, but I was not dealing with things in the right way because I let my fears play out. So at this point, we had a short conversation and he just blocked me. And once again, I felt like the world was crashing down on me, because I was always in the same exact position where I would get either ghosted or blocked, or people would just disappear of my life. So I was at point zero. I was starting back again, and I was like, oh my god, I cannot believe I have to meet somebody else again and repeat the same pattern. There must be a way out of here. There must be a way out. So, and I remember that something clicked in my brain at that time, because you kind of learn something when you repeat a situation over and over again. So the thing that really made me conscious of what was happening was this guy was telling me, before he blocked me, he told me something like, you always expect people to just play with you. You expect people to not have sincere intentions with you, but you have to realize that not everybody's like that. And I was so lost and caught up with my own bullshit happening in my brain that I was like, oh my god, this this guy's words are right. Like, I always expect people to treat me this way for whatever reason, for whatever fear I have, for whatever cause made me think this way. So I felt like I uncovered what was the key, what was the missing point, and I had to realize that guys breaking up with me before getting to a committed relationship was because I was expecting them to. I was expecting them not to want anything serious with me. And I was not admitting this to myself because it was very unconscious. I would not think like, oh, they don't want me. Because on a superficial level, I thought that, oh my God, like I'm a great person, like who wouldn't want me? But deep down, my fears were manifesting instead of me. My fears and limiting beliefs had deeper roots, so they would actually manifest. So eventually what happened was, when I found the problem to what was happening to my life over and over, then I was like, this is the answer. This person's words made me understand that I'm always expecting the worst out of this scenario. I'm always expecting people to break up with me. I'm always expecting men to just want to have fun with me and nothing more. But in reality, I am worthy of having a committed relationship, and not everybody, not everyone just wants to have fun with me. There are people who want to have committed relationship with me because they see my worth, but I had to see it first within myself. Now I can work to attract this person back. So what did I do? I think that what really manifested it was me believing that as I sorted out the cause of this repeating pattern, then I was good, and then he was coming back to me. So I knew that it was an issue that I had within my own self, and the other person was just reflecting it back to me. So it's like, okay, I got it. Now I'm gonna start from here. I'm gonna get exactly what I want. I had this belief, I had this faith, because I read a lot of other success stories, and I knew, I had faith that I sorted out my issue. So as I sorted it out, things were going to go smoothly after that. So I took time to just visualize. I would visualize the text message of him coming through. And for 3 days straight, I was convinced. I convinced myself that he was going to talk to me again. I was convinced of that. During that time, I didn't let go. I was always visualizing during the day, but not in a stressful way. I was living like the person that I was going to be if I received that text message. I did it because it felt good to me. I was envisioning that moment, and I felt relief, and I felt excitement, and I felt like that everything was going to be fine from that moment on, because I got what I wanted. So I embodied these emotions, I made them mine, I embraced the state where I already got what I wanted, and that's it. And I had no idea what I was doing. I just remember that I was laser focused on constantly living in that state. I was still living my life, I was enjoying life, because I knew that things were going to be fine. I knew that. I only freaked out in the very, let's say, like 1 hour, 2 hours after he blocked me. But then I was like, I'm pulling myself together, and I really want this. What really made the difference was also my frustration mixed with really wanting my willpower to just get out of the situation, of finally getting what I really wanted and what I really deserved to have. So even if you might get discouraged by how things are playing out in your current reality, make sure that your willpower is stronger than any obstacle. Because if you have that fire within you that you're like, no, I'm saying no to this. I am getting exactly what I want because I deserve it, because I want to live my life fully. I want to experience every positive thing ever in my life. I want to be in control, and I want things to play out the way I want them to. Your willpower and your determination will bring you results. as long as you have faith in yourself and you keep persisting. But persisting, I wouldn't describe it as being obsessive over it. Persisting is just constantly living. If you constantly live like the person you would be if you had what you wanted, as we are creating our own reality, you don't need to be afraid of your reality because it's your creation. Would you be scared of it if you knew that you fully create it? No, because you know that you always have the power of deciding, you always have the power of creating. I remember that on the third day that I was fully immersed into this vision of myself, on this, let's say, reality of mine where I already got what I wanted. Oh, another thing. Whenever I took my phone out, always remember, without stressing over it, whenever I would take my phone out, I was expecting myself to see a text message from this person. So I was at a dinner with a friend of mine, and we were out the whole afternoon and evening. We were at dinner together, and whenever I'm living my life, I just forget about my phone. I just put it away and I don't think about anything, but I just think about enjoying the moment. Because what would I be doing if I had what I wanted? I would enjoy my life. I would enjoy the moment. So there's no need to stress out if you know that something is coming your way. And at one point, I took out my phone and I wasn't even thinking about this guy. I took out my phone and my vision happened in real world, in real life it happened, because I took out my phone and I could see that I had a missed call. Actually, I did not have a text message, but I had a missed call. And I don't remember if there was also a text message with that, but yeah. But I wasn't blocked. And when I saw that, it was exactly, it just played out exactly as my vision. I got excited and I got so happy about it, and I felt like a weight has been lifted off my shoulders, and I felt like everything was going to be fine and that I was doing the right thing and that manifestation was actually working, even though it was one of the first conscious manifestation that I've ever got. And then we started texting again, we met up, and then everything just went exactly how I wanted it to go. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching, and see you in the next one.